Welcome to my realm, located beyond both time and space. It is well that thou art here. I am that which humans call Arceus. Hiro. Soon thou shalt find thyself in a world strange to thee. A world inhabited by wondrous creatures that humans call Pokémon. Hiro. Seek out all Pokémon, and thou shalt find me once more. Okay. What the hell's going on? Am I asleep? Oh, hey, it's my phone. Hey, wait. My Rotom's not in there right now, but I'd really like to not lose that. You want to pass it over? Hey, thanks. Could you not do funky magic to it, though, please? You're Arceus, right? I recognize you. And there it is. The intro to the latest Pokemon game, one that I'm very, very excited for. You guys have no freaking idea. Wake up! No idea who this is. Oh, do wake up, won't you? Oh, it was a Pokemon. Oh no, there's a guy behind the Pokemon. Are you alive, my boy? Yeah, okay, that's a good voice for this guy. It was a really weird dream. You gave me quite the shock, falling from the sky like that. What? But thank goodness you seem unharmed. Where am I? Why, this is Prelude Beach, of course. A little on the money. Dear me, did the shock of the fall somehow addle your memory? Yeah. I think I hit my head a little. I'm having trouble remembering much. Could you, like, show me around? Get me caught up on the situation? I must say, your clothing is unusual. You wouldn't happen to have an acquaintance in these parts, would you? I really doubt it. And that is actually an option, and I love it. Holy crap. I see. You seem to be in a bit of a pickle. It's a really weird phrase for an ancient person to be saying. Okay, but okay. I guess they would have had pickles back then, though. That might have existed back then. Might I offer some directions? Do you have somewhere around here you could stay? No. Nowhere at all. I don't even know where here is yet. So, you don't know anyone here, and you don't know where to spend the night. Well, this is a proper pickle indeed. You like that phrase a lot, don't you? Are you quite sure you'll be able to survive? I genuinely have no idea. Look how dejected I look. Holy shit. I see. Well, no gentleman would abandon a person in such need. Oh, hey. Foom. Plish Plash. Okay. Oh my, I'd completely forgotten. I just caught up to these 3 runaway Pokemon when you tumbled out of the sky. It's almost as if they knew you'd appear here. Yeah, Pokemon are like that. But do you even know what a Pokemon is? Why wouldn't I know what a Pokemon is? Of course I do. Ridiculous question. My, that's a relief. Though you fell from the sky, it seems we have some common ground, eh? Yes, well, these 3 Pokemon belong to me. Mysterious creatures that they are. Oh yes, and what might your name be? It's Hiro. Oh, so you're called Hiro. That name has quite the ring to it. Yeah, you probably heard of me, honestly. I imagine it must have some lovely meaning. Oh, but I do apologize. I haven't even introduced myself. My name is Lavenden, and I am something of a Pokemon professor. Ah, I never would have guessed. Get out. That is to say, I'm a scholar, seeking to deepen our understanding. Yeah, I know what that means. Why wouldn't I know what that means? Yes, Pokemon such as these three... Oh, blast and bother. My darling Pokemon, why must you run from me again? I'm terribly sorry, but do you think you could help me round them up? I beg you. Yeah, sure. Wait, you three, wait! Wait, hold up. Man, I don't have any of my gear. I don't have a bag. I don't have any of my Pokemon. That ain't great. Still working on the theory that this is a dream. This game actually looks really good. It did not look this good in the trailers. At all. Like, the textures are a little low quality, but, like, it's not bad at all. Look at this. As you can tell, I'm playing in character. We're playing as Hiro again! I watched just enough of Shady Penguin's first episode of his Let's Play to know how the game started. It was basically exactly how I hoped it would start, honestly. And I think the implication is supposed to be that you're a kid from the real world being transported to the Pokemon world. But I'm just saying Arceus pulled Hiro into the past. Hiro doesn't know that yet, obviously. He just thinks he's in some weird, or he's dreaming about some weird wilderness region. But, you know, what could I do? That sneaks me. Isn't there like a dodge roll feature? Can't do that yet, whatever it is. Oh, that's going to first person. Probably won't do that much, honestly. But there's... Wait, whoa. There's first person in a Pokemon game. Holy shit. What? This is great already. I haven't even done anything yet. But you guys should be able to suss out which parts are Hiro talking, which parts are me talking, right? Hey, is that my phone? God dang it, Arceus, what did you do to my phone? Is this... Oh, what was it called? That dumb isekai where the kid gets a magic... It is! It's that dumb isekai where a kid gets a magic smartphone from God. Oh my god. This is the dumbest thing I've ever seen, and I love it so much. Yeah, I found something that resembles a phone. Yeah, it's probably my phone has changed shape. Strange power. Message appeared on the screen. I bestow upon thee this Arc phone, and thy mission, seek out all Pokemon. God, that's the one thing I hate most about Pokemon Journeys, is completing the Pokédex. That's the whole freaking game now? Are you serious? No, it's probably not. There's probably way more story than we've seen in the trailers too, right? Ah, last, yet another miss. You okay, buddy? Aha, I'm glad you've come to my rescue, my new friend from the sky. I tried catching my little runaway by tossing some Pokeballs their way. I'm not the best at this sort of thing, you see. Seems like as a Pokemon professor you should have more experience with this kind of thing, right? I'd love to give you a go at it, but perhaps, right? Yeah, you get. But I should tell you a bit about these three first? You mean, sure. I actually had a Rowlet once. Now, that one is... Yeah, okay, I know, it's a Rowlet. Rowlet can photosynthesize like a plant, and apparently it battles using its strength. Apparently. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of demonstrable evidence of that. Yeah, it sounds so cute. And that one over there is Cyndaquil. The fire burning on Cyndaquil's back will flare up whenever it is surprised or irate. Foom. Such a novel idea, too, for a Pokemon game. Having starters for 3 regions. But it makes sense in the context of this. We're going to learn more about the story of this as we go. The Pokemon near the pond is Oshawott. Oshawott naps while floating on the water, and it can battle using the shell-like object on its belly as a deadly blade. While you were learning to spout fire, I was studying the blade. Ah. Oh my, I nearly forgot to cover the most crucial thing. And how to go about catching... I know how to catch Pokemon. Or... maybe I don't. Here you are, my boy. Pokeballs. Throw these at Pokemon to catch them. What? What is this? Now, see, I'm starting to worry a little bit now, because I'm not creative enough to dream this up. But that won't do for an explanation, will it? I do apologize. Let me be more thorough. Now, I mentioned already the Pokemon are strange, marvelous creatures. What's so strange about them, you ask? Well, each and every Pokemon is able to shrink itself down to minuscule size. And that is where... Is it? Whoa, whoa, hold on. Is that actually an ability of Pokemon? Is that what they're telling me? That that's an ability that Pokemon naturally have? I guess the ability minimizes, or the attack minimizes the thing, right? And the Pokeball just, like, stimulates that and takes advantage of it? Like, artificially induces the move minimize on the Pokemon? That's a cool lore bit. I like that. And that's where the Pokeball comes in. Pokeballs are a recent invention, you see. Throw one of them at a Pokemon and why, the Pokemon will shrink down and fit inside the ball. Comfy as can be. And with that, you've got a Pokemon. I know we've just met, but I'm afraid I have no one else to turn to. I'd be grateful if you could catch my 3 runaways. Now, the proper technique is to take aim at the Pokemon and let the ball fly. It's quite simple. Though, far be it for me to say so, I suppose, given my own dire lack of skill in this area. The ZR is that one. I can never remember. Anybody new coming to the series, I could never remember which button's which. It's terrible. Ready the Pokeball, aim and keep moving around the right stick and aim target. Throw the ball, hit Pokemon, catch it, yeah. Yeah, cool. Alright, that's not too hard. Looks like I got it. Oh, wonderful, you've caught a Pokemon. That's really different than what Hero's experienced before. He's thinking. The gears in his head are turning. It seems you've quite the knack for this Pokemon catching business, Hiro. A jolly useful skill you have around here. God. Only 2 of my darling runways left now. Still, this is most unusual. You don't seem fearful of Pokemon in the slightest. Yeah, I don't. Interesting. The Oshawott was over here. Okay, cool. I can hardly believe it, Hiro. Incredible. You know, many people fear to even approach Pokemon, never mind to catch them. Bravo indeed. I wonder if it's Hiro's attitude, like, coming from a modern time where that's not the case, that's making the Pokemon comfortable enough to stay near him. Just one more to go. Let's wrap this up sharpish, shall we? Sure, man. Where was the rowlet? Over there? I was wondering if the Reticule would follow the land up. It looks like it does. Yes, I'm afraid that can happen. Pokeballs are hardly 100% foolproof. Give it another go, old boy. Alright, sure. Where'd Rowlet go? There it is. Come on. There we go. And I imagine that would have happened on the 3rd one, whichever order you went, just to demonstrate that, right? Interesting way of handling the capture tutorial. And considering capturing is a lot different in this game, I actually really appreciate that it's here for once. And thank you very much indeed. Oh, what a relief to have them all back. You see, the 3 Pokemon you caught have only just arrived at this village to help with our research. They won't yet listen to anyone. And as I mentioned, they bolted from the village almost as if they knew that you'd come falling. I must say, Hiro, I was taken aback by how well you use Pokeballs. How is it that you catch Pokemon so ably when you've only just arrived here? I, do have a little bit of experience with this. Now, one can't help but think there's a reason you appeared here and now. Yeah, probably. God, there's always a frickin' reason. Seek out all Pokemon. That object is an arc phone, you say? What an odd device. Could it be guiding you somehow? If you'll indulge me for a moment, there's something I'd like to share with you. You see, I have a dream to compile this region's first complete record of its Pokémon. We in the field call such a catalog a Pokédex. This is probably, like, they're retconning things a little bit, but I would assume that in the continuity that this game is presenting, that's where Oak got the idea for the name for his digital version, right? Yes, a proper Pokédex is a wonderful work of research, containing detailed records of all the Pokémon to be found in a region. But in order to properly document Pokémon, one must, of course, catch them. And therein lies the rub, I'm afraid. Pokeballs have only just been invented, and not many have mastered the skill of using them. And I could probably help. Enter you, a person with a clear talent for catching Pokemon. Your goal is to seek out every Pokemon, and mine is to have all those Pokemon caught. A situation ripe for teamwork, don't you agree? Come now, what do you say? Shall we help one another out, my boy? Yeah, sure. Then, from wherever you may be, I welcome you with open arms. We've a Pokédex to complete. First things first, let's get these Pokemon back to the village. Then we'll sort out your lodgings and find you some proper clothes and a meal and all that. Thanks. Follow me then, onward to Jubilife Village. Interesting. Hiro's starting to form a picture of what's going on here. He has, after all, been to a place named Jubilife. And also, that doesn't look entirely unfamiliar. Yeah. Okay. Thank you for your tireless work keeping us safe, my good guardsman. This young man was of great assistance to me and my Pokémon, so I hope you'll forgive my bringing him into the village for a bit. Okay. Yeah, this is kind of crazy. Alright. Doesn't look like this place was built up all that long ago either. This way, if you please. Jubilife Village has come a long way thanks to the fine people of the Galaxy Exploration something. This road we're on now is known to locals as Canela Avenue. The village was built scarcely 2 years ago. There's been much to do and yet not many to do it. And since we know so little of the local Pokemon, people hesitate to set foot outside the village. Now that that impressive building up ahead is the Galaxy Hall, headquarters of this entire outfit. Hate dialogue that disappears without my input. Oh, botheration, I'd almost forgotten. I need to go and report that we've successfully recovered the escaped Pokemon. Might I ask you to wait for me at the canteen? Sure. It's just past the bridge here. Then to the left. The Wallflower, it's called. Alright. Good name. Okay. Okay. Need to go... Okay. So, it's helping guide me. It's fine. I can follow basic directions. I actually can't. In an unfamiliar land. People are talking about me. Is it over here? Was it ahead? Why would you tell me to go someplace that's ahead and not just take me there, dumbass? Alright, here we go. Oh, another old guy, okay. Well now, aren't you awfully suspicious? Yeah. The Wildflower's for Galaxy Team folk only. We don't have seats for outsiders. Moving on. Who are you? I've never seen anyone dressed like you are. What if you were attacked by a Pokemon? You'd be mincemeat in those flimsy clothes. If the guard let you through, you must have ties with somebody in the village. Or I snuck in. You ever think of that? Perhaps you've met Professor Laventon? He's a scholar from a faraway place. His Pokemon do get away from him at times, though. It makes me a bit worried for him. I suppose I'm hardly one to talk. I've had some trouble with Pokemon myself. Yeah? I was hit by a Pokemon move called Thundershock not long ago, and had to take it to my bed. But the professor, well, I do wonder how long he'll last. Like, living? Unfortunately, it's just as Zachary says. I'm a clumsy sort of fellow, to put it mildly. Professor? She's cute. But everything will be quite alright now. Hiro here has agreed to help us with our Pokédex. Look at her, give me the steak guy. Excuse me, you plan to appoint him to the Survey Corps? You can't just slap a badge on whoever you like without Captain Silene's permission. Is this Captain Silene? I'll allow it. Captain Silene? I mean, everybody else, assuming the individual can contribute to the Survey Corps, that is. I am the captain of the Galaxy Team's Survey Corps. You may call me Silene. Uh-huh. Sure. Professor Laventon has told me how you helped secure his Pokemon when they slipped his control, and now it seems he would like us to feed and house you in exchange for your ongoing labor. Definitely seems like the people employing me should be providing my housing. That seems like a fantastic idea. You look to be 15 or so. I'm a little older than that, but I'll forgive it. I look young. Quite old enough to work for your keep. Guess labor laws weren't a thing back then, but we can't simply take on a stranger who wanders in among us without any idea of their skills or origin. I mean, you could. You could do that. Tomorrow, we shall see if you can prove yourself worthy. Does this game actually have a proper day-night cycle? Ooh, that could be fun. Oh-ho, a most reasonable decision, Captain. Now, would you care to join us for a meal? I'm sure you've got plenty of questions for our visitor. That's quite all right. I prefer to eat alone, so I might appreciate my meals without distraction. Yeah, you seem the type. Real serious, sure of yourself and your abilities and plans. Aloof as always, I see. Well, no matter. The rest of us can share a meal and some pleasant conversation, then, eh? Benny, old chum, the usual potato maki, if you please. But make it for 3 today. Mochi? Was that mochi? I don't know what I said. What did I say? I can't read. Wonderful stuff, Benny. Much obliged. Mochi, yeah, mochi. Never fails to please. God. Professor Laventon, where exactly did you meet our visitor here? Try to say that with a little more derision. Ah, well, you know of that great hole in the sky, the one people call the space-time rift. Real on the nose, those people. Our new friend fell right out of it. Ah, no, I was way further away from that. I was way too far away from that. You can't be serious. I like her. She's reasonable. Come now, I'm a scientist, are you? My job is to observe and explain any and all phenomena. So you just guessed? It's not very scientific of you. Probably an anti-vaxxer. I concern myself only with facts. Now, you already know there are many Pokemon here in the Hisui region. That there are in the grass, in the forest, by water, or wherever they like. Our job as the Survey Corps is to research them and find out what kind of creatures they are. Well, we know this much. Pokemon are terrifying creatures. But it's all but impossible to know what kinds of powers they might possess, or what sort of wondrous things they can do. I could definitely help you with that. But that's where Hiro will come in. He successfully caught 3 Pokemon, 3 of them in quick order, you understand. Nobody in the Galaxy Team is capable of a feat such as that. Yeah, it's my Isekai power. This means we could finally begin our Pokemon research in earnest. 3? We have a hard enough time catching even 1 when wild Pokemon come after us. Ah, well, to be perfectly fair, the Pokemon that fled to the beach weren't on the attack. But the key... Whoa, on the... Okay, this is getting... I'm starting to wonder... Should I have agreed to this? But the key to catching Pokemon is getting close, enough to aim your Pokeball well. And it seems our new friend is fearless enough to do just that. Is there a reason I shouldn't be? Does the Survey Corps really have the leeway to be enjoying a leisurely meal with this outsider? Screw off. Your captain just ordered 10 whole portions of potato mochi, you know. The slow progress on that Pokédex of yours clearly has her on edge. I'm sure we'll start to rein in the good captain's stress eating soon enough. Now, have your fill, Hiro. And think, if you make it into the Galaxy team, you'll never have to worry about a meal again. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Any way to get me back through that hole? Like, can we just, like, shove me through? That'd be the quick version of what I'm trying to do here. You realize that, right? The team provides for all its members' needs, even if said members fell out of the sky. Uh-huh. So we're just gonna ignore my question then, alright. Love having a sniffly nose while I'm trying to record. That was quite delicious indeed. Yes, the food was lovely. More importantly, you do remember that Hiro... Oh, okay, so this is Kari talking now. Okay, hold on, let me... Yes, the food was lovely, but more importantly, you do remember that Hiro has a trial to pass to join the Survey Corps, don't you? And not to worry, I have complete confidence in Hiro's skills. Why? We've only just met. Let's hope it's not misplaced. Hiro, was it? Yeah, Hiro. Remember it. For tonight, at least, we will provide you with a place to sleep. You may use our quarters there. Alright. Seems nice. But if you fail to pass the trial, we put you tomorrow. You must move on. You will be expelled from the village to meet your fate, and perhaps your death, in the wilds. Uh-huh. Do you really want to do this? Huh? I am completely unarmed at the moment, though. That is a problem. Captain Silene's somewhat like Hisui in that they're both quite harsh. And now, she simply puts on a stern front to help keep us all safe. I think you give her too much credit. But, I might be a little biased about that. At any rate, I think it's time we turned in for the night, eh? It's a good thing one can't fall out of the futons we sleep in here. I imagine our new friend has had enough falling for one day, that's for sure. And with that, I bid you both a good night. Alright, see ya. Yes, good night. Bye. A rift in the sky, people falling from it. This world is full of mysteries. Yeah, it's cool looking. At the very least. Alright, so I can access the phone with the minus. Let's do that real quick. It's just the map, okay. Interesting. Plus doesn't do anything. Yet, at least. I imagine it probably will eventually. What we got here? Berries. Yeah. I wouldn't have money to buy anything yet, right? Clothing shop, it looks like. What an interesting place. Hiro's, starting to piece things together. Where is it? Where's the mountain? Well, the mountain, where the frick it is. Imagine I'm supposed to be able to see it from here, right? The mountain looks familiar. Yeah, there it is, over there. The mountain looks familiar. The name Jubilife sounds familiar. This is the Sinnoh region. Hiro's been here before. For anyone who is new to the series, Hiro is my enduring Pokemon OC. I've moved on from him, but I said I'd come back to him for any games where it made sense to, and this one, it absolutely does. And Hiro's been all over the place. He's been to Johto, and Hoenn, and Sinnoh, and Alola, and Galar, and Kalos, and Unova. And Sinnoh was one of the places he knew the best. And this place is Sinnoh. It's the Sinnoh region. Somewhere in the past. And Hiro is able to recognize that. And this is not feeling like a dream. It's feeling real. That has him worried, because the mountain and the name Jubilife aren't the only things he recognizes. That symbol looks very familiar too. And as do some of the faces around here. It's got him a little nervous, but Hiro's a smart guy. He understands that sometimes it's best to keep your enemies, or your potential enemies, as close as possible. So he's going to take them up on their offer. Makes me wonder if you could not do that, though. Do you have to do this, or could I leave? Do I still have those Pokeballs that he gave me, for example? Could I go out and like, play the game without doing other stuff first, right? Survey tips contain all sorts of useful information to help you carry out your survey work in the Hisui region. Alright, the up button. Yep. Cool. Up button. Okay. Makes sense. I actually write it down. That's cute. Oh, I forgot. Sneak button. Rest until morning. Yes. Like, the clothing textures on the characters could look a little better, but the rest of this game looks, I think, pretty fantastic. Oh, that's interesting. Another crack opened. That's good. Hiro wouldn't have seen that, though, unless he, like, could see it through the window or something. But I imagine he was already sleeping. The next day. Good morning, Hiro. Are you up? Quite some lightning last night, wasn't it? Today's the day of your trial, so let's give it our all. Alright. Still wearing these stupid clothes. And I'm probably going to go ahead and end the first episode of the Let's Play here. So here's what's going on. My normal audience will have noticed that this went up during the slot that I usually use for, like, a review or something. That's just going to be for today. I have moved back tomorrow's morning videos. Or tomorrow and Sunday's morning videos, rather. So that I can put some more of these up. We're gonna have 3 days of this in a row. And then I'm just going to rotate it into the normal rotation of videos. So they'll go up at the end of each week. Either 2 or 3 each week. And yeah, this is going to be fun. People were saying this was very Breath of the Wild, and it is very Breath of the Wild. I have a freaking cell phone shaped device that shows me where to go. And the world is very Breath of the Wild-y. But Breath of the Wild is a fantastic game with a fantastic world and control scheme. I'm really psyched for the idea of playing a Pokemon game with that kind of thing. So, yeah, I'm liking this so far. This is pretty great.